and which is all Maresca and his Chelsea charges could ask for, is they don't open that door for further criticism. As we were saying earlier, you don't have any major injuries to worry about. So all in all, it's been a good day. You do what's asked, you're very professional. Even at 1-0 at half-time, you come out in the second half, you take command of the game, you kill it early on, and you just kind of coast through the closing minutes.
And as we said at the jump, it's kind of their Europa Conference League squad that we got to see today. So also an opportunity then for Enzo Maresca to rotate and get everybody fresh for the busy schedule that's coming up for Chelsea. Let's check out the highlights from the game that just wrapped up 5-0 in London. Third round of the FA Cup. Chelsea taking on a Morecambe team that started the day 23rd out of 24th in League 2. 16th minute, the corner kick here. Chelsea earning the penalty. Joao Felix keeps it in play. Jan Songo pretty obviously guilty of the handball.
Yeah, it's incredible. Why? It's not only does he stick one arm up, he sticks two arms up. But Nkunku, you know, a guy who's really struggled since he's come to Chelsea, again struggled today, and goalkeeper, even though
credit.
Even though
for being off the line too early, is that what we're giving him credit for?
It was close. It was close.
Is it 2 or 3 yards off his line?
Close.
Harry Burgoyne there with the big save. Chelsea kept scoreless, at least for the moment. 39th minute though. Here's a nasty deflection. Tosin the beneficiary, and it's 1-0.
And with the clock just ticking towards half-time, 39 minutes, Morecambe drop a little bit deeper and invites his centre-back, find space, makes good use of it.
Makes good use of this. That's Christopher Nkunku hammering home to make it 2-0, 5 minutes into the second half.
Yeah, it's poor defending. In the end, Nkunku, that's a big goal for him, especially after missing the penalty.
This is an absolute beauty. No deflection needed here from Tosin. 3-0 in the 70th.
And again, stepping up into space. This is such a nice strike, just finding that near post.
And you mentioned the late spell, Stevie, where Chelsea really took over. Joao Felix in the 75th minute, that's 4.
Yeah, and you can see the goalkeeper doesn't see it till very late, comes through the legs of the defender and 2 or 3 other defenders.
And not 2 minutes later, Joao Felix, Xhaka gonna do it again.
Yeah, again, another good strike from him. Just finding space, and what a curling effort. Really nice finish, that one.
And so the game finishes 5-0. Chelsea winners over Morecambe as they advance to the 4th round of the FA Cup with a dominant victory in the English capital. For more on this one, we call on an FA Cup winner and a Chelsea legend himself, Frank Leboeuf. Frank, I'm sure you were pretty pleased with that second half performance from your Blues.
I am. They did the job. They've been professional. Well, I like as Stevie mentioned in the first half, you know, sometimes with against a lower level team, you have to play simple. And the goal that they score, except maybe the Nkunku goal, came from a shot from long distance, because you have the space and you can take the time to shoot. And Tosin showed the way to the others how to score goals, and that was almost perfect. You know, you almost want Morecambe to score a goal, but you have to be cruel. You have to be professional. You have to keep the clean sheet, because it reassured everybody that you are in a good path. But it would have been nice to see maybe the away fans getting a little bit crazy because of one goal from their squad. But overall, nothing much to complain about. No injuries, clean sheet, 5 goals, lots of chances. Perfect in a perfect world.
Well, I know Frank is a romantic, you know, but I didn't think he, as the Chelsea guy, would have been, you know, rooting for Morecambe to score there. It is a scoreline that in the end kind of doesn't do them justice, right? They seem to play well, Morecambe, for the first 3 quarters of that match, or at least as well as they could play.
Yeah, they'll be disappointed with that little spell. Because as I said, you know, if you go to Chelsea, particularly a League 2 side, you go to Chelsea and you lose by 2, maybe 3, that's a really good result. 5 just takes the edge off it. It looks a bit amateurish when you lose 5-0, regardless of who you are. And so they were disappointed the way the game finished.
If I can take my goalkeepers union cap off for a minute. Jorgensen seemed to feel like Frank, like it'd be nice for Morecambe to score one here. The Chelsea keeper, of everybody, didn't cover himself in an awful lot of glory, in all honesty, and unfortunate that he somehow walks away from this with a clean sheet. But again, that just kind of spoke to the difference in quality between a Morecambe and a Chelsea, and it was evident all over the park.
And I know it was Morecambe, but we should give Frank a little bit more credit as well. You know, he talked about at halftime that he really liked what he saw from Joao Felix in the first half. We didn't see the goals, but we certainly saw them in the second half there, so he was a huge part of that second half charge from Chelsea as they advanced to the next round over Morecambe. Same story for Liverpool. They advanced earlier today over Accrington Stanley. We'll check out the highlights from that one. We were in studio at 6:30. Cross for Diogo Jota, and Liverpool grabbed the lead on the 29th minute.
Yeah, it's a nice counter-attack. Finished off well by Diogo Jota.
Just before halftime, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Some of us were surprised to see him in the starting 11. None of us were surprised to see him do this.
And they certainly knocked the stuffing out of Accrington Stanley. Strikes don't come much better than that.
Liverpool playing some of the kids. Here's one of them, Jaden Dans, the 17-year-old, 3-0.
Well, he won the ball back. He started it all off, and he finished it all off.
And the man who's going to finish it all off for Liverpool, Federico Chiesa, his first goal in a Liverpool shirt as they roll easily over Accrington Stanley. Final score there, 4-0. Elsewhere in the FA Cup third round, Nottingham Forest. By the way, Liverpool-Nottingham Forest going to play on Tuesday. Big game at the top of the table. 40 minutes in, Ryan Yates to make it 1-0 Forest. And then into the second half, 68th minute, Jota Silva is going to find Ramon Sosa, and that's 2-0 Forest.
Yeah, they countered on the counter-attack inside Nottingham Forest.
Bournemouth, West Brom. Next on our tour de force of the FA Cup. 14 minutes in from the free kick. Caleb Taylor on the rebound.
Shaq, should they go in up at that one, first one over? Yeah.
Yes.
West Brom up 1-0, wouldn't last long. 12 minutes later, Justin Kluivert ties it at 1 for Bournemouth. 8 minutes after that, it's Kluivert again.
Did you mean Kluivert?
Him.
I think you find his name's Kluivert.
Okay. Otara is who got the goal off the assist there.
Well done.
How would you like me to say it with your Dutch pronunciations?
TV is very Dutch, as you know.
Semenyo there, making it
finish.
4-1. Bournemouth starting to run away with it. Semenyo would turn provider here, finding Daniel Jebison, and it's 5-1 Bournemouth over West Brom. Norwich Brighton up next. 38th minute, still scoreless between these two. Jorginho Rutter heading home 1-0.
That's a great header. I mean, he's had to come to the ball, and then he gets great power on it.
You wanted more Rutter? You got it. His second of the game. There it is. And Brighton 4-0 winners as they advance. Brentford taking on Plymouth Argyle. Just the one goal in this one from the 82nd minute. Morgan Whittaker.
Wow, Plymouth struggling as well. But that really is an upset, big time.
The magic of the cup. We've been waiting for it, and it delivered right there as a Premier League side goes down. Lots still to come on this Saturday here on ESPN Plus. League leaders in the Bundesliga, Bayern.
United regaining possession here. Fernandes must take the lead here. Oh, but he's missed it. How on earth is this still level?
Well, I just don't know, Derek. Just a real lack of composure in the end. They should be ahead now.
Ryan Manning. Now with Smallbone. Aribo. James Bree. So deflection, and it will be a throw-in. Zirkzee. Doing decent this from United. Top-notch defending. That will do nicely.
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal. And Fernandes...
Fernandes. Back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Stewart.